Hello again, Markarth. Oh, boy. I can't believe I'm about to actually go through with doing this. I mean...
What business do college mages have in a place like school?
Yep. Shut up, you stupid guard. I mean, you know, Namira's quest is one that's always kind of churned my stomach a bit. So, the fact that I'm kind of doing her bidding, like, really, if I wanted the quest to end, I would have just done it right inside of the Hall of the Dead, the crypt, you know?
You see those warriors from Hammerfell?
But,
Got curved swords.
I didn't. I could have told her that, I could have, whatever her name was, I could have told her, yeah, I'm not gonna do your bidding. And killed her right there, but I didn't. So now it's either walking away from the quest or doing the quest. I suppose technically I could just, like, go back to the place and murder her right then and there. But, point of no return.
Good day, friend. Keeping well? I like your robes. Are you a sorcerer? From the college?
Yes, I am Verilus. But listen, the reason I'm here is because I am in need of the aid of a priest in my travels right now. Will you help me?
You are looking for Arkay's protection while you delve some dank tomb, I take it? My duties keep me busy in Markarth. I don't know if I can help you.
Well, Verilus, this won't be for charity. Any treasure we find will be a fair split.
Treasure, you say? I suppose the Jarl won't mind if I'm gone for a little while. Lead on.
Okay, so I think I'll go ahead and level up right now. I think it's been a while since I've done it, and you know what? I think that it's about time that I finally take care of enchanting. So let's go ahead and take that last level, which is really what matters the most to me. Extra effect. And you know what? I am in the court wizard's chambers. There's a enchanting table right over there.
Next season, nephew. Next season for sure.
Whatever. Do I have the stuff to actually do the enchanting, though? A pair of gloves is what I'm really after. Nope.
Next season for sure.
I don't have any gloves. I'll have to go back to my house, whether that be Winstead Manor out in Morthal or Lakeview Manor out in...
You were here to see the yacht.
Or Lakeview Manor down in Falkreath. Either way, I'll have to make my trip out there. And I also need to enchant the stuff that Valdemar is wearing as well. Because, I mean, improving the equipment that my follower wears is valuable. Anyway, let's sell some stuff off.
The Empire has always been good to the orcs, but this war of theirs is none of my concern. I'm the Jarl's personal blacksmith, but that doesn't mean I can't sell you a few pieces for a fair price.
I understand that quite well, Moth. But before we get to business, I've come to deliver you the Daedra heart that you asked for. Here.
Good. I'd prefer using water to cool my metal, but it's what the Jarl wants. Here. Some of my best armor. Wear it well.
Thank you. Now, before I go on my way, let's get down to business. What do you have to trade?
Take a look.
Alright, here we go. Actually, Vald.
What do you need, Thane?
I just need you to wait here and guard this door until I return.
I'm yours to command, Thane. I'll wait here until you need me.
I don't want him to see what is about to happen. Come on, Verilus, let's go. Oh, I only need a priest along here. I don't need my hireling. Someone sworn to keep me safe.
I always preferred the liver myself. My brother had such a juicy liver.
Ugh. This place makes my skin crawl.
Who are you? What's going on?
Priest of Arkay. I'm your friend.
You're my... friend?
Yes, I'm your friend, and I've invited you to dinner.
I've been invited to dinner. I'm so hungry.
Why don't you lay down and rest while we get the meal ready?
I need to lay down. I'll just be a minute.
Wait a
Come
minute.
with me. Our feast is about to begin.
I feel like I've seen this entire scene, except I've seen it from the perspective of Verilus.
I'm so glad Ayola invited you to dinner.
Yeah, whatever.
The new disciple.
I hear
Like
you
I
have
was-
quite the appetite.
Like I was fooled into being part of this coven. Feeling less steady
The
already.
meal is on Namira's table. Go ahead, carve.
Alright.
He looks so sweet. Go ahead, have the first bite.
Alright. Brother Verilis' still warm body lies before you. Eat. Flavor.
Mortal, I am Namira, the Lady of Decay. Your consumption of the blood and bile of Arkay's own is pleasing to me. I give you my ring. Wear it, and when you feast on the flesh of the dead, I will grant you my power.
Seems like a lot of work for such a simple trinket. Ugh.
Your mockery will be the end of you. And on that day, another servant will feast on your entrails and discover a ring clenched in her teeth. Be grateful for what time I give you until then.
I knew when you walked into the Hall of the Dead that you were special. And here you are, champion of Namira, keeper of her ring. You're everything I hoped you'd be.
Ugh. I feel sick.
There. It will pass. Going too long without a proper meal can make the stomach weak. Feel free to stay and mingle with your new coven, if you have the strength.
Ugh. What have I just done? Sorry, Verilis. You don't need this stuff anymore. Honestly, I think I would have been fine to just kill him and take these things anyway. Oh god, what have I done?
Praise to you, champion.
I'm so glad Ayola invited you to dinner.
Wait a minute. Lisbeth?
That's right, you're the sellsword. Thank you again. It's so nice to have help with my husband gone. Shame what happened to him.
Is it time to move out?
Yes, Vald, we're leaving. Getting out of this pit. Arkhnthamz should be just down the road.
Lead on, Thane.
There we go. Arkhnthamz. And a couple of wolves. Actually, you know what? Let's soul trap these guys. Oh boy. I definitely need this dungeon. Something to cleanse my palate after that horrific thing that I just went. We're not gonna talk about what just happened, okay? We're just gonna go into this dungeon and we're gonna deal with Falmer, and we're gonna deal with dwarven centurions or something, and everything's gonna be fine.
Turn back.
Well, I said everything was gonna be fine. It figures. Is this the ghost of,
Please, turn back. Before it's too late.
Is it the ghost of someone I hate? Oh my god. I didn't expect... Ugh, god, that quest is so creepy. Like, I've never actually taken a second thought of it, but oh my god, I saw her seduce Verilis. Like, charm him, essentially, into getting onto that table. And it just reminded me of how she charmed me the first time around. The way she talks, all the... Ayola is... Ugh, god. I was charmed by a cannibal. Look at me. I wasn't supposed to talk about it, and then I... Hello? I said I wouldn't talk about it, and yet here I am. Hello?
What are you still doing here? Let me guess. You're here for the treasure, aren't you? Just like all the others.
Who are you?
The name's Katria. was an adventurer. Raided ruins like this for nigh on 20 years. I was on the trail of something big. It led me here, and I didn't make it.
Katria. Why does your name sound so familiar?
Oh, you read the book, didn't you? The Aetherium Wars. That was my theory, you know. My research, my life's work, all of it, lost. Stolen by my own damn apprentice. That's how I ended up here. I can't rest. Not until I find the forge. Until I can prove that it was my discovery. Mine, not his. But it's hopeless. I died here, just like all the others. Turn back. Turn back before you become the next victim.
I'm not going anywhere. I wouldn't be here right now if I wasn't capable of taking care of myself.
Maybe so. Then again, I thought I could too. I'm not going to talk you out of it, am I? I know. I was just like you once. Well, if you want to reach the summit, you're going to need some help. You want a hand?
Sure. Why not?
All right, lead on then.
Well, hold on.
You need something?
Since we're going to be doing this together, how about you share some of your knowledge? What happened to this place? I've never seen a more decrepit and crumbling Dwemer ruin in my life.
It wasn't always like this. Best preserved dwarven city I'd ever laid eyes on. And then the earthquake hit. Now, you'd be lucky to find a single room intact.
And what sort of dangers are still hanging around here? Anything particular that I should be on the lookout for?
Well, there's the Falmer to start with. Deadly rapids, major earthquakes, massive chasms, unstable ground, lethal falls. And then you get to the real danger. We can discuss that when the time comes. If it comes.
Wonderful. Worse things the further in you go. And what about you? What ended your life?
I fell. When the earthquake hit, the ground just opened up. Even so, I almost made it. Another foot or two to the side and the water would have broken my fall, but nothing I could do.
Can't imagine how difficult it would be to accept that. One slip and it's all over. Well, I think that's enough. We'd best get moving. Come on.
This is where I ended up. It was quite the fall. Grab my journal, would you? We're going to need it.
Oh? What do we have here? Katria's journal. 17th of Sun's height. Damn that scheming elf. Damn him. He steals my notes, my discovery, and publish it under his name. 20 years of my life spent digging through those ruins, and what do I get? A dedication? Friend and colleague my ass. He's just mocking me. Well, I'll have the last laugh. Terran may have my theory, but he doesn't have any proof. Not yet. If I can find the forge first, I can show the world that this is my discovery. Mine, not his. 4th of last seed. I've got a lead. One of the moldy old books in Mizund mentioned the forge. Ruined through and through, but I was able to copy down a few scraps, including a map of the first era Dwemer kingdoms. Need to cross-reference it with modern borders when I get back. Here's the result. 1. Arkhnthamz. This one, Arkhnthamz, was on the inscription too. Apparently the main Aetherium research center. Seems like the place to start. 2. Mentioned as Betharzel, allied city. Not Arkhnthamz, though. Looks like a smaller site, northwest of there, on the river. 3. The primary source of Aetherium, extracted from some deeper mine. 4. A storage site for raw Aetherium, just outside a major city. Apparently it had to be kept outside because the Aetherium was, quote, harmonically volatile. 5. No name, no identifying information, but page after page of ruined diagrams. Couldn't make out much, but it looks like an astrolabe, a gear, some sort of crest in 4 pieces. Could this be the location of the forge? Something important, at least. That's for certain. 22nd of last seed. Arkhnthamz. My map may be rough, but it was enough to get me here. There may be something to this place after all. 23rd of last seed. Reach the treasury. There's a tonal lock here, still active. Judging from the corpses, it's safe to say that the traps are still active too. Couldn't find any clues, so I'll make a sketch and work through this carefully. 5 resonators, 5 tones. Just have to hit them in the right order. Let's see. That ends suddenly. Obviously the last thing Katria did before she died. Come on. I'm amazed that Vald has managed to keep up with me this entire time. He usually gets lost so
Here's
easily.
where I fell. Feels like ages ago.
Really?
Hey, there's my bow. There, out on the log.
Oh?
What happened to it?
Oh, well, I mean, it's my bow now. I mean, I'm about to grab it. Hoping that climbing out on the log doesn't counterbalance it and it falls on you. Can you imagine how much of a surprise that would be if, like, the terrain could actually do that in an Elder Scrolls game? Man.
Take good care of it for me.
Ooh. Vald. Vald.
What do you need, Thane?
Just let me see what you're carrying.
Do you need something from me, Thane? Or can I carry something for you? Lead on, then.
Oh, it's so nice when you have a follower that actually follows you straight through the frickin' dungeon. That way he can legitimately carry stuff for me. That's what I wanted to do in... I don't remember what it was called. It was that place that that I was going... It was the Dwarven Ruin with, you know, the dome or whatever that the Synod was at. Like, there was so much scrap metal there.
Here we go.
Here we go. What do you mean?
That's impressive.
Indeed it is, Vald. You haven't seen too many of these. You usually get lost so far up in the dungeon. That's kind of pointless to have you around. Anyways, God, Vald got lost in that previous dungeon for the College of Winterhold, and man, there was so much like dwarven scrap metal that I wanted to take just to stash it. I don't even know that I'll ever get around to using the smithing skill. It's going to be maybe I'll get around to it type thing in this playthrough. I don't know how long things are going to last. Speaking of which, I've never been here. First for everything.
Hold up. We need to talk. I mentioned that there was one more danger. Here it is. You know what this is? It's a lock. A tonal lock. Simple and very, very deadly. See the resonators up there? Strike them in the right order, and the doors should open. Get it wrong and, well, you've seen what happened when I tried it.
Wait. Are you saying that your screwing up on this device caused the place to fracture into so many pieces, and for the ground to open up and swallow you whole?
Yeah, I thought I was prepared for anything. How can you prepare for a damned earthquake? And that was just one trap. Look around. Who knows what else this thing is capable of?
Alright. Any advice so that I don't meet such a grisly end?
Well, you can pick up where I left off. My notes should still be in my journal, if you can read it. Beyond that, well, maybe one of our predecessors still has a clue.
Well, according to these notes, it should be bottom left, bottom right, top left, and then trial and error to figure out what order the last two are in. Oh, come on! Jesus, I'm such a bad shot. I'm sorry. By Talos, I'm a terrible shot.
Got it.
Finally. Jeez. I mean, I say finally. I actually, I forced all of those enemies out because I wanted to get to the Centurion. Shouldn't she be following me in here? Did she vanish on me? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Katria. Oh my god. Skyrim, everyone. Skyrim. You can't patch out the you cannot patch out these type of pathing issues. Oh, there we go, finally. Alright. We're here.
So this is it.
I was expecting a bigger loot chamber. Ooh.
So, it is real.
Real? You mean the shard that I just grabbed?
Let me see it. Look, on the edge here. This has been cut, precisely cut. If you had another piece about the same size, it would snap right in. I saw a drawing of this once. This shard, it's part of a key. A key made of pure aetherium. The key to the forge.
A key to the aetherium forge. What I have here is incomplete, though. There must be other sites where the rest of it lies.
We have to find the other pieces, of course. There should be, 3 more. One for each of the 4 cities that worked on the forge. I had a map in my journal. That's where we should start.
Well, I already have another shard. That's what brought me to Arkhnthamz in the first place. Stumbled across it by pure chance.
Really? Well, now that makes things easier.
So what do we do after we find the key pieces?
We still have to find the forge itself. I had a lead on that too. There's so much to do. I'm going to head out and start tracking things down. We'll meet again. I'm sure of it. For the first time in a long while, I think we may actually be able to do this. And I owe it all to you. Thank you.
Wait a minute. Freaking ghosts. Just vanishing off their own whim. Alright, I've got the space in my inventory, or at least I think that I do right now, so I should be able to pick up the scrap metal that's just kind of sitting around here. Not to mention so many freaking Centurion Dynamo cores, or Dynamo, however you want to say it. I've never actually looked up how exactly to say it. Might be the difference between American and British English. Oh, well, there we go. I finally hit my, my weight limit, so I can go ahead and start off by using the charm necklace. I'm so glad that I picked this thing up. And actually, I should probably make a new piece of equipment that increases my carry capacity, as well as, like, increases the amount of mana that I have or something. Or, I'm sorry, magicka. Alright, there we go. I can walk again, because, like normal, Vald, I don't know how and or when, but during all of my combat here, he has vanished on me. Like, he was literally right up at the top of the little, like, mountain over there. And he's just... No. There. Yeah, he's missing. Just that easily. Jeez, Vald gets lost so easy. I'm, like, he's better than Arender. I can say that much, because he doesn't talk all the time and say the same 5 lines of text. But... Vald has his... That's a long way down. Vald has his problems. Oh, good. I didn't, that could have gone very, very poorly. Alright, I think that this is the pool at the front of the dungeon that I didn't go into initially. So. And I am just I'm becoming over-encumbered incredibly easy, so let's drop... let's drop one of these struts. And I doubt that I'll find anything else down here. Man. It's kind of satisfying to see that the Falmer have also, like, fallen into the gaps between... it's nice to see that the Falmer have been swallowed by the earth as well, and they're dead. Anyways. It looks like I'm going to be spending some more time in the Reach. I'll probably have to head back to Markarth, though. Either way, it's out of the dungeon. And I should probably try to find Vald first, too.